Today, in our morning letter written barefoot, we're diving into a story that, honestly, sounds almost too incredible to be true. It's about one man's 100-day journey that led to a complete healing from a whole list of conditions that would completely overwhelm most people. We're talking about heart surgery, a brain aneurysm, chronic pain, the works. This is an account of what he calls a barefoot miracle, a true gift from the earth.
So let's get into the story of Mr. Wu Jung-in. He's 89 years old, and his journey is just this incredible testament to the human will in the face of nearly unbearable suffering. Here he is, Mr. Wu himself. To really understand the scale of the healing he experienced, we first have to grasp the depth of the pain he was living with every single day.
To get the miracle, you really have to get the pain. His life had become this series of just devastating health crises, one right after the other. First, major heart surgery, then a brain procedure, and then, as if that wasn't enough, a huge traffic accident left him with truly catastrophic injuries.
And the consequences of all this? Well, they were just total. Physically, his spine was literally deforming. He lost height, couldn't even lift his arm. Just walking 100 meters was a massive struggle. And on the inside, he was fighting this intense battle with anxiety, deep depression, and insomnia so bad he couldn't get a wink of sleep without medication. His entire world had just collapsed.
But you know how it is. Even in what seems like the absolute darkest moment, a turning point can be right around the corner. A single moment of inspiration that changes everything.
And for him, that inspiration came from a book, of all places, called Walk Barefoot. It just sparked something inside him, a new resolve that you can feel in his words right here. This was the moment he decided, okay, I'm going to try a new path. And he meant that literally, walking barefoot on the earth, searching for hope. And the transformation that came next was just profound. It didn't happen overnight, of course, but the changes he documented were absolutely staggering.
Just look at this progress. He started out completely dependent on a cane, barely able to move. But day by day, he kept at it. And soon enough, he broke through that 1-kilometer barrier. And now, get this, 3 years later, he's walking 10,000 steps a day, no problem. And that cane, it's just a memory. This chart really shows the scale of the turnaround. The need for those heavy sleeping pills? Gone. He sleeps deeply now. The reliance on a cane because of stenosis and knee pain? Gone. He walks freely. And all those neurological symptoms, the panic, depression, tremors, they were replaced by a calm peace of mind. It was a complete healing of both his body and his mind.
But, he described one of the most powerful benefits as simply feeling the Earth's natural vitality flow back into him. That deep, chilling hypothermia that had plagued him for so long, it just vanished. He finally felt warmth again in his hands and feet. He called it nature's greatest gift, Earth.
So Mr. Wu's story is just incredibly inspiring, right? And in his letter, he also really stresses how important it is to approach barefoot walking safely so you can get all the benefits. Let's break down those practical steps.
Okay, so if you're feeling inspired to try this, safety absolutely has to come first. Always scan your path for anything sharp. Start out slow, don't overdo it, and really listen to your body. For total peace of mind, it's also a smart idea to make sure your tetanus vaccination is up to date. And remember, the real key, according to Mr. Wu, is consistency. This has to be a daily practice to get real results.
And what you do after the walk is just as important. You always want to wash your feet thoroughly. And here's a critical tip, especially when it's dry out. You have to apply a good moisturizing cream. This is so important for preventing your heels from cracking, which can be really painful.
So this personal journey of his also carries this really powerful message for everyone. For Mr. Wu, it's become about so much more than just his own healing. He feels so passionately about his experience that he believes it's a gift that needs to be shared. He encourages all of us to gently guide others toward trying barefoot walking because he truly believes it can bring peace and happiness to everyone.
For anyone who's interested in learning more, there's actually a really vibrant community in South Korea. It's called the National Barefoot Walking Movement Headquarters, and you can find them on Naver Cafe. It's a fantastic place to find support and share all kinds of information about your own journey.
So after hearing an incredible story like that, the question is pretty simple, isn't it? We hope Mr. Wu's journey inspires you to maybe try barefoot walking for yourself, to just feel the earth under your own feet and see what it might bring to your life. So, are you ready to take that first step? If you found this story as powerful as we did, please show your support by subscribing, liking, and turning on those notifications. It really helps us bring more amazing accounts like this one to light. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.